Welcome back, baseball fans, to the Summer 69-72 Carryover League. We are in the American League West, the Angels and the Rangers. And if you watched a lot of these YouTube videos that I do and the Rangers are playing, you may have noticed that they play really well on TV, regardless of how good their team actually is. They beat Oakland 20-1, they beat the Dodgers 10-1. They're not that great a team, but the magic is continuing, and the Angel fade is in full swing. They were up 3-1 against Oakland in the last series. They lost the last 3. They've lost 3 out of 4. And we are in Texas for a Game 5. The Rangers could really put a dent in California's season that was starting so promising. They were the hottest team in baseball. Let's take a look at the standings now. Out west, there it is. It's all gone. The Angels' lead in the West evaporated against the big bad Oakland A's. Kind of a rough start for the A's. Have settled down a little bit. They played 33 of possible 34 baseball games, so everything's going down to the wire for them. The Angels only played 27 baseball games because they've been sweeping or being swept. For the Rangers, tough year. Tough year. Reality is set in. They're just not that good. They overachieved last year. The roster's not that good. But they tweaked their lineup. They're happy of where they are now. They feel good about their lineup. Not necessarily good about the pitching matchup today, because the Angels are going to send Bill Singer out there. He of the World Series experience with the Dodgers, and shepherding this young pitching staff into competitiveness is his task. And the Rangers have to send their number 4 starter, Pete Broberg. Well, actually, really in 1971 he was 5-9 with a 3.46 ERA in 125 innings. Let's get started from Arlington. Angels completely reshuffled their lineup. They had Maury Wills and Alomar leading off first and second, and now they've moved them. Trying anything. They're desperate to get a new spark. Don Baylor leading off 67, single 1 to 5, lines out. Maury Wills 56 is a K. Johnstone, 37, is a K. Leading off for Texas, Ed Stroud, 2.7 Ks. Easy Ed Brinkman, 62, pitcher. Mike Epstein, 1.8 is a K. We go to 2. Alex Johnson, 5.10, catcher's card. This is Satriano at 3.6. And he makes an error, even with double jeopardy. That is an error on a catcher. Johnson's on for Spencer, 2-6, single to right field. Alex Johnson's got some wheels, 14, Stroud 0 arm. Why not do something different and go coast to coast? They're going to go coast to coast if he can. He does. Runners on the corners for Larry Heisel. 4-4, third X. This will get a run in. 3-14 at third base. It's ground ball C. Runner second, 1 out, unearned run. Sandy Alomar, 59, short X. Brinkman's a 2. And with 2 outs, Mike Shannon, 1-2. Let's take a look at Mike Shannon, who was not starting at third base for the Angels. It was Pete Ward. Shannon had 12 homers and 600 plate appearances for the Cardinals in one of his final years. 1-2, though, is gone. Mike Shannon getting the start against right-handed pitching. 2-run homer with 2 outs in the second inning. This is the kind of spark, the new lineup they were hoping for. Phil Roof, Ks. Bottom of 2. Frank Howard, 58, your 2020 MVP, Ks. Merv Retman, 6'10", third X. Shannon's a 3.25. That's going to be an error. Now, the Rangers have been doing a lot of hitting and running with Retman, Nelson, and Bernie Allen in the middle of the lineup, plus Ed Stroud at the top of the lineup. Even though they're down 3, they're going to continue with this formula until it doesn't work anymore. So Dave Nelson will hit and run, and he gets the fielder's choice. That didn't work. And with 2 outs, it's Bernie Allen. 35, bounce to short. The worm may be turning here in Arlington. In the third inning, Don Baylor, Ks. Maury Wills, 4.11, right X. This is Stroud at 3.6. Makes the catch. And Johnstone, 68, is a walk. Alex Johnson in 5'11", bouncer to second. Bernie Allen's a 3E28. Gives up a single dot. With 2 outs, it's Jim Spencer, 45, second. No 2-out hit that inning, but they do have a 3-0 lead. Ken McMullen, 69, center. It's up to Bill Singer to pull a vet move and hold down the fort and get a complete game. Game 4, by the way, went extra innings, and Ken Tatum, the Angel closer, is unavailable. Paul Lindblad, the Ranger closer, is unavailable, as is Dick Bosman. So the closers today would be Dave LaRoche for California and Darryl Knowles for Texas. Both are very good. Both teams blessed with very good and deep bullpens. Tom Satriano, 310, is a base hit. Easy, Ed Stroud, 36, is a sky to center. And with 2 outs, Ed Brinkman, 5'11", bouncer to second. Alamar's a 2E16, makes the play. We go to the 4th. Larry Heisel, 3-6, is a K. Alomar, 5'12", is a K. And Shannon, 4-4, third X. Mullins, a 3-14. 3E14, makes the play. Bottom of 4. Mike Epstein, 57's a K. Frank Howard, 63, bounces at the pitcher. He's an E10. A 2, E10. Ground ball C. Merv Retman, 1-9, is a base hit. B. Steeler, down 3, no thanks. Dave Nelson, 2-7. Let's take a look at Dave Nelson's card. He has been the player that's been plugged into the lineup. He can't field very well, but they have him in there as a DH with Frank Howard playing left field, which is a little sketchy, but they want to get this kid's bat in the lineup. He's a 280 hitter. 2-7 is a single to right field. And Retmond will not make the third out of third base. And it'll be Bernie Allen with 2 on and 2 outs. 46, Bernie Allen off the Singer card. Oh boy, 1-1 fly ball. That is a fly ball. He got singered. Bernie Allen just got Bill singered. 1-1 fly ball the rest. All right, we go to the 5th. Phil Roof. 1-6 is a K. Don Baylor. 1-6. Homer 1-4 fly ball. He missed it. And Maury Wills, 35, is a base hit. Ace Steeler with 2 outs is going to try and steal a base. He does. He's on second for Jay Johnstone. 1-3 Johnstone. Sky's the center. 3-zip. Before we go to the bottom of the 5th, let's pause a moment for station identification.
This is the Shrimp Trawler video channel.
Este es el canal de videos de camaroneros.
Okay, it's going to be Ken McMullen leading off the bottom of the 5th. This is the first slow start the Rangers have had in the series. 56, K, no runs. Satriano, 67, is a K. And easy Ed Stroud, 67 is a K. Bill Singer put the task. Save our season, Bill. We were in first place, the best record in baseball, and we're choking it all away. But, you know, they're still in first place. 3 games over 500, so not all is bad with the Angels, I guess. And Bill Singer can really do him a big favor here. Alex Johnson, 5'10", catcher's card. Satriano, 3-6, makes the play. Jim Spencer, 36, this guy's the center. Larry Heisel, 68, is a walk. B. Steeler with 2 outs against a +1 arm, why not? Because you roll 20, that's why not. They tried a stolen base with 2 outs, didn't work. Okay. Thinking about maybe some defense, there really isn't any, except for maybe a better catcher throwing arm. Not to be worried about, trifled with. Bottom of the 6th, Ed Brinkman, 46, off the Singer card. We got a double 1-8, 2 base hit. Mike Epstein, 52, left. Really terrible rolls here. Frank Howard, 2-7's a K. With 2 outs, Merv Retman, 63, pitcher X. Singer is an E10. Ground ball C. My goodness. 7th inning. Broberg's the starter 7. We had an error on a catcher and a 2-run homer on the role of 1-2 by Mike Shannon. So really, Broberg's done a respectable job. With 2 guys in his bullpen unavailable, he's gonna stick it out. So it will be Alomar leading off in the 7th, 2-3, pops the first. Mike Shannon, 2 7s, a K. Phil Roof, 65, finally hit the Broberg column. Triple 1 to 10 double is a triple for the slow-footed Roof. And it'll be Don Baylor with 2 outs. Let's take a look at Don Baylor's card. This is his rookie card with the Orioles. The Orioles, for some reason, Andy Etchebarren, the catcher, ended up on the Angels, and the Orioles decided to move Baylor now instead of wait to the mid to late 70s. We know Baylor would eventually play for these Angels. He's just there sooner than later. Infield up, Don Baylor against Pete Broberg. The pitch, 111, is a grounder to short. So, quick, briskly played game, stretch time in Arlington. The Rangers have got a goose egg thus far. It's very surprising. We've been listening to Fandango, ZZ Top, mostly live, and then some studio stuff, including the big hits coming up. So, bottom of the 7th, Bill Singer cruising. Big game Bill Singer. It'll be Dave Nelson leading off in the 7th. 1-7, bounce the 3rd. Bernie Allen, 1-7 walk. Ken McMullen, 36K. And with 2 outs, Tom Satriano, 47. Double 1 to 5. Off of the Singer card, a roll of 10 and get the fly out. Bill Singer, 7 shutout innings, 6 outs away from sending the series back to Anaheim. Broberg's not going anywhere. Darryl Knowles and Bill Gogolewski are getting loose in the bullpen now. Maury Wills, 36, single 1 to 18 is a base hit. So Maury Wills has got on twice today, moved out of the 1 spot. Maybe the 2 spot is where he needs to be. He's an ace stealer, and he's going to aggressively take off. And he steals second base. Now the T rating is certainly not 20 for Satriano. It is not. It was 1 of 14, but he didn't get it. Wills is on at second now for Jay Johnstone. 37 is a K. Alex Johnson. 37 is also a K. And with 2 outs is Jim Spencer. 39 is a pop to first. Pete Broberg's pitched respectably through 8 innings. 3 to zip. Bill Singer, 6 outs away from a CGSO and a trip back to Anaheim. But first, it'll be Ed Stroud leading off in the bottom of the 8th. 55 is a K. Ed Brinkman, 211, pops the second. And now the meat of the lineup. Epstein, Howard Rettman. Mike Epstein, 47, double 1 to 5. Missed it again. All the hits off Singer's card, you can't get them. Triple 1 fly ball, double 1 to 5 fly ball. Against righties, homer 1 to 3 fly ball, single 1 to 13 line out. Can't get them, folks. 9th inning. Broberg is just going to stick around. No reason to yank him. Heisel, 35 is a walk. Alomar is going to hit and run. And he moves the runner up on a 4. Runner at second for the hero of the game, Mike Shannon, 64. Off the Broberg card's got power, 1 to 13. Misses it, gets the double and the RBI, and that'll do it for Broberg. 4-0, 8 1/3. And we'll go to Knowles to keep this thing close. Keep it within a grand slam. Darryl Knowles in the 9th. The runner at second, 1 out. Mike Shannon, unlikely hero. Phil Roof. 1-6 is a sky to center. And with 2 outs, it's Don Baylor again. 58 is a K. Defensively, there's nobody to bring in except Casanova to catch. Minor move, better arm. Pete Ward doesn't bring you any defense anywhere. Nor does Mickey Rivers. Bottom of the 9th, looking for the complete game shutout. Bill Singer He will face Howard, Retman, Dave Nelson with a 4-run lead. Frank Howard, we have got a 1, 2, 3, 4 hitter on the books. Frank Howard, 66 is a K. Merv Retman, 39 is a walk. He will go to second base unassisted, as his run doesn't help holding him. Runner at second with 1 out for Dave Nelson, 46, and there goes your shutout. It's double 1 to 8 off Singer is a base hit. 4-1. With 1 out, Dave Nelson runs unassisted to second base because, again, these guys have speed and they need to hold them on. So he runs to second with 1 out, and it's Bernie Allen. 67, Bernie Allen is a K. They could break Singer with a base runner here. It's Ken McMullen with a runner at second and 2 outs. But 65 is a sky to center field. And the Arlington people are very disappointed. They could not finish off the Angels. Bill Singer, been the best pitcher all year for the Angels. Better than Nolan Ryan and Jim McLaughlin and Clyde Wright. Let's get into the box. And just like that, the Angels momentarily are back in first place by themselves. A strikeout for Knowles. A tough loss for Pete Broberg, but a learning experience. They realize he's a pretty good pitcher after all that. 7 hits and 4 runs. And guess what? None of those, well, one of those was earned. 3 unearned runs in the second inning. How about that? 3 walks and 10 strikeouts. Nice little performance there with Pete Broberg. All for naught. But it's big game Bill Singer. Boy, I wonder if the Dodgers regret dealing him. 5 hits, the 1 run of the 9th, walked 2, struck 12 guys out. But it really was seeing all those, his column being rolled 3 times in the game and getting outs in it. That was the key there. 1009, 0109, 4715, 4715, 311, 212. And that was game 5. We'll do a composite box. If the Rangers had any playoff chances in their heads, it's not going to happen. They just made too many mistakes this year, and they've run out of time to get on that elusive roll. Too much competition this year too. So just when you think the Angels were fragile, they make it happen. So your Rangers are now 12-17, and they are a game and a half out of third place, where Seattle's 15-17. This is a very tough division. The teams play everything tough. A lot of baseball, a lot of competitive series that go 5, 6, or 7 games. The Rangers are a .253 hitting outfit with a .379 ERA. Very respectable numbers considering the talent that is assembled here. You know, Epstein and Frank Howard, they are putting up the power numbers, just not quite like they did last year, unfortunately. They acquired Bill Hands in the offseason, but he's 3-4. And the Angels, on the other hand, are 16-12. They move a half game ahead of the A's. They are now, their batting average has been sinking like the stock market, 266. They were hitting 280 a while ago, but they really aren't a 280 hitting team, really. Nobody hits 300 on it, and the average is dipping. The ERA is climbing. It's up to 372. Nolan Ryan is a deceiving 5-2. In 62 innings, he's walked 61 and struck out 59. His ERA is around 4.5. But like you saw, Bill Singer is holding it together for the Angels in the 2 spot of the rotation. He's 5-1. 14 runs in 66 innings as a .190 ERA. He is got a short track to the Cy Young. He's up there in the conversation for that. Offensively, well, there's no offensively for the Angels. Alex Johnson is the best hitter on the team. And Alex is 43 for 118, which is actually pretty good. 364. So the Alex Johnson show, 4 homers and 20 RBI to go with it. He was snubbed for the All-Star game last year when the Angels were awful. Now that the Angels are good, he might go with the 43 hits. It could be one of the top, one of the league leaders in hits. We have played 419 games to this point, hitting .259 with a .385 ERA. I will play a Game 6 and a Game 7 if necessary and report those results at the end of the video. Thanks for checking everything out. We'll see you next time. Well, folks, it's over. It went 7. California did come home and win Game 6. But in Game 7, it was a rematch of Nolan Ryan versus Bob Johnson. And, folks, it's not like I haven't talked about Nolan Ryan's control problems. Game 7, 5 2/3 innings, 11 walks, 6 hits, 10 runs, 6 strikeouts. Rangers bury the Angels in Game 7, and Nolan Ryan is at a what is going on moment here. He's started the season 5-0. He's now 5-3, 68 innings, 72 walks, 65 strikeouts. And Angels are 17-13, a half game ahead of the A's, and the very respectable Texas Rangers winning the series improved to, well, 13-18, and they will battle Seattle in the postseason tournament for 3rd place. That's it. Thanks for checking it all out.